What's up, guys? For those of you who don't know, or probably all of you don't know, this is my first ever video that I'm making on YouTube. Trying to see if I can start out my own, I guess you'd say, a vlog channel. Currently, I'm driving over to my girlfriend's house. I'm in a 1996 GMC Sierra 1500 that's been my project for a little over a year now. And anyway, I've always thought about starting a channel. A lot of guys have inspired me about different channels that I watch and whatnot. But one reason why I'm really thinking about starting it now is because there's another truck that I want to buy that I might start. I'm sorry if you guys can't see me right now. It's nighttime and I'm just using a dome light while I'm driving. I don't want to have all the dome lights going because that'll be too bright. But anyway, I started my own project truck, which would be basically the same exact truck that I have now, just a little bit shorter, and it'd be a strict off-roader, right? It'd be a 1993 Chevy Silverado with, I think it has like a 5-speed manual. I know it's a stick, but I'm pretty sure it's 5-speed. I doubt if it's 6. It's got a small block 350, and it's a single cab, but it has a long bed, 4-wheel drive. And I remember the truck. I've seen it before. I drove it once a long time ago. And I mean, it's nothing fancy on the outside. It's all white, but it has like big black spray paint marks. Looks like a cow. And it's got like these cheap like AutoZone or O'Reilly like pedal covers. And it was just kind of like a beater for somebody, I guess. But my cousin bought it. It was actually my nephew, but we're like, I just consider him a cousin. Bought it, and for $500, and he said he was just gonna make it his crawler. It was like a cheap project, and he bought it just to be his toy. And I was like, all right, dude, that's badass. But now he's really big on going into the military, so he's not sure. He doesn't really want to do anything with it now, and the property he lives on, he said he just wants it off the property. It's just taking up space. So I was like, well, shit, dude, how much you want for it? He's like, oh, for you, I'll give it to you for $400, buy for $500. I was like, dude, that's a killer deal. I mean, it's nothing fancy, but I mean, it's not gonna have to ever be on the road and look nice. So I figured $400, like, cool, man. I'll definitely do $400 for a truck like that. And I already have a truck right now. I wouldn't have to worry about means of like, oh, how would I get it to any trails I would take it on, or any of the off-road parks, you know, in my area. I already have a truck right now. Like I said, I have a 96 Sierra 1500. And it's lifted right now, and it's got big tires and wheels, and I got a roll bar in the back. And I have a light bar on it. The light bar's been on for a while, but I just took it off because the little bolts that I was using came loose, and it was like flopping all around. But anyway, not important. Anyway, so I have a truck that can pull it, and my dad has a car hauler that he had built a long time ago, but ended up never actually using it. So it just sits in the back of the shop. So I gotta like either just get some wood and throw it on the floor of that trailer, or just weld up some diamond plate on that shit. So I can either do that, and then boom, I get to haul it with that, or I don't know, rent a U-Haul trailer for the day every time I wanted to take it out somewhere, you know. So I have those options, and plus, being that I already have the 96 Sierra, they made the trucks are exactly the same from 89 to 98. There's like small variations in the headlight design, and there's the dash is different, but I think on that 93 the dash is the same. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. So I know the platform of the truck already pretty well, and it's already kind of beat up, but it does run and drive, which is most important. So really, I'm not like super concerned or super worried about how the outside looks. I'll probably yank off that front bumper, and then right behind the rear wheels where the bed kind of goes up to the bumper, I'll probably like cut that pre-runner style. That way I can fit some big tires and wheels under if I have to. And shit, light just turned red out of nowhere, and that's probably a cop. So anyway, so I'll probably do something like that, throw a big lift on it. For now, I'll just go and buy like some Craigslist mud tires and wheels. They don't have to match. I don't really care, to be honest with you. At least not yet. And it'll just kind of be like the budget build crawler, I guess you'd call it. It's already got a lift, like a small one, like it's either like a 2 or a 4-inch lift. And I'm kind of just going off memory here, but run with that and trailer it wherever. Because today I just took my truck off road, and when I first got this truck, it already had a lift and stuff like that. It was basically, the truck was all stock except for the lift, and the guy who owned it before me put a new engine in it, but it was like the same factory engine, just a new one of it, I guess you'd say. And so I was like, whatever, dude, badass, I got a lifted truck. And so like a month after I got it, I took it off roading at my local SVRA, and had that thing sunk in mud. I mean, caked in mud like you would not believe. I have a picture of it on my Instagram. Fuck. Alright, that was a very red light. And so I regretted that, and the entire I've done it like twice, right? And the entire underside of my truck is just mud. I've gotten underneath the bed. My dad, used a tow truck with the winch cables and picked up the back of my truck like 10 feet in the air and got under there with a pressure washer and tried to clean all that shit out, but that only works so well, you know? You can only get in so many nooks and crannies. So eventually I want to like pull most of the underside apart and clean it all up, because I just destroyed that thing. It's underneath this. It just kind of makes me sick looking at it. So anyway, once I get that all nice and cleaned up and good, I'll be able to focus on just making this off-road car. I kind of forgot what I was talking about. I was saying something about what I did to this truck. Oh, damn, I don't even know. I totally spaced out on that. I'm kind of just like rambling on. It's my first video. I promise the quality, if I continue to do this, I kind of want to, but I'm not 100% sure. The quality of the video and the topics and I guess everything else will be a lot better. I can assure you that. This is like a trial. This is like the rough draft, I guess you'd say. And so anyway, yeah, I had this truck and I used to just thrash it. I felt really bad about that after a while. Now I just like I said, I took my truck off roading today, and I expected some mud because we've had quite a bit of rain these last few days. Like shit, we were flooded not that long ago actually, and now it's like I went out there and I was expecting mud, and it was just hard dirt, and I just kicked up dust everywhere, and there was like literally, I think in the entire SVRA, like 2 or 3 puddles. And so I was like, well, that's ass, man. And my truck was just shaking all over the place, and everything seemed like it was shaking loose, and I hated doing that to my truck, you know. Mud is better for the ride, I guess you'd say, because it's just soft. It's hard dirt and shit. It's not gonna get on all the nooks and crannies and stick in there forever like mud will, but it's still just hard on the rig. Anyway, so if I had just a strict off-road truck, I think that'd be super cool. And you know, I wouldn't make it all nice and flashy and blingy. Like, I guess, like, I don't know, some people say my truck's a little flashy. I mean, it just depends. But I would definitely, it wouldn't have to have any kind of road manners. Like, if I had to weld up the diff or something like that, you know, I'd have to have the same gears in front and back. Otherwise, just rape your transmission. And I'm not really into that, because I already went through a transmission in this truck. I'll make a video about that, I guess, one of these days. And so I just put some big ass tires on there, and maybe some cool off-road lights. Just yank out the headlights and throw little like 12-inch light bars in there. That way, if I'm ever out somewhere at night, and that would be the build. I honestly don't know who's even gonna see this video. I mean, like, I maybe in like 3 years this video will have like 2 views. Who knows? I don't know. It's probably just gonna get demonetized for that. I don't have a YouTube channel, and I've heard of videos getting demonetized because like some bad language. So anyway, if that's, I'll make more videos and you guys kind of see the truck I'm working with, and then maybe show the truck that I'm thinking about buying as the project that doesn't have to be a daily driver like this one is. And if that's something you guys think is like badass and like you think more people would watch it as time goes on, let me know, because like I think that would be kind of a cool direction to go, being able to make videos and stuff like that. And then you get to meet a lot of people through that, and a lot of different companies might come in contact with you. You know, hey, like, I see you have a large social media following, you know, would you mind checking out this product or doing like a review on it? Like that kind of stuff would be cool also. So I guess like starting a YouTube channel, I guess kind of opens a lot of doors for you, and that's kind of what I'm looking for. I want to get bigger in the truck community. I turned one of my Instagram, I guess what they call it, like a Finsta or something like that. I guess you could say I turned my Finsta into just like a truck page. So I started out at like 40 followers, and I was just like, screw it, and I just started posting pictures of my truck constantly and like videos here and there. And then I started following a ton of different truck pages of all trucks that were basically just like mine. And a few of them shouted me out, and now I have like 123 followers, I think, which is like no big deal at all. But if that got bigger, and then my truck just becomes like just known, that'd be so cool in my opinion. Having people that would like see my truck and think like, damn, that's badass. It's cool that he's got a build going on like that. And then they like continue to watch videos about it. They want to see the progress, and that'd be awesome. Because that's how I am. I watch other YouTubers who have like tons of subscribers. Like this one guy who kind of like got me started into YouTube in the first place. They say he has 2 channels: Live to Thrill and Outlaw Dipper. You guys might have heard of him. I don't know. And he like sometimes, or a lot of his videos are just like dipping the back, like reviews and stuff like that, which or whatever. Like I watch him just because I like his videos. But the main reason why I watch his videos is because all the truck builds he does. He does cool, crazy, badass truck builds. He has like a K20 that he's got like jacked up in the air. He's got a K5 Blazer that he's actually gonna give away soon. He did a C10. He's got a huge Suburban, giant steel bumpers, giant tires and wheels, roof rack, all kinds of lights. So it's that kind of channel, I think, is super cool. And guys like Street Speed 717, the main reason why I got into his channel, I mean, he's got like a crazy variety of cars, different Corvettes and trucks and cars, and like Volkswagens, and he's got a McLaren. The main reason why I got into his channel is because of the truck. He has a badass Duramax, and it's like that caught my eye and that caught my attention, and I think it did for a lot of other people too, because that truck has been with his channel the longest out of all the cars he has. And so that truck is like considered, I guess you could consider it kind of famous, I guess. And I think that's cool. Like if my truck, I guess my town, it's a big town, but it's like the area is big, but the community of the people is small, I guess you'd say. Like I see cars all the time, like I see that guy every single day. Or you see certain cars and you're like, oh, I know that guy. Or oh, I see that guy at the local car meets. And I feel like my truck's kind of like that. I have a very recognizable, very identifiable truck. And I feel like people see my truck like, oh yeah, that's that truck I see every day, you know, yada yada. And that, in my opinion, that's super cool. People like see my truck and they recognize it, and they're like, whether they recognize it because they think it's cool and badass, or whether they recognize it just because like, oh, it's just a noticeable truck that I see every day. Just that recognition, I think that might be a comment. I think is super cool, and so that would definitely be something that I would shoot for. And I think starting a YouTube channel is an awesome way to do that and kind of document the process of this truck, and then the one I might get, and then any other vehicles I get down the road. That would kind of be my goal for all this, I guess you would say. So anyway, I'm about to pull up to my girlfriend's house right now. I will pick this back up as soon as I am done seeing her.